baggage is still there. The protection that they putting on in the form of fat is still there, right? So once again, you have an industry that promotes that. They promote that, you know.
Yeah,
they,
brother,
yes.
we in the game where music industry, you know, we like to get our smoke on and our drink on. I mean, what's wrong with that? Can we get our puffy puff on? And you know, when I'm stressed out, I take my you know, my Lucy's and my, you know, my thing, and I do my thing when I'm in the ports, and I drink my you know, my Cristal, my Crystal, Alizé, you know what I'm saying? My Mag Dog 22, 48, whatever that is.
The Henny, man.
Yeah, my Henny. So I'm just saying, do y'all think, I mean, y'all talking about this health thing, but I think if I'm in hip hop, isn't that the thing to do?
Well, see, the culture has been fed to you. I watched MTV about a week ago. They had a show on there that says, you know, how to be a big player in the hip hop game. From this show, it gave me the visual of what an industry word called kickback. And kickback is what we do to each other. If I got something going on, dealing with health, I know I'm gonna call Supanova. If I'm doing something and it's dealing with food, I know I'm gonna give you a shout. If I need somebody in plants, I know I'm gonna call right? So what they showed was if you get money and you want to be in the hip hop game, go to
Jacob the Jeweler.
Go to Jacob the Jeweler. And his friend is a car dealer. And his friend is owns the houses. Wow. So I said, wow, that's kickback on another level.
It's the same thing in the food industry.
And even the doctors or even the health industry, this is the last point, the health industry is even connected to those people. They all go in the same yacht and talk about these things. And it sounds conniving, but this is the culture that they learn, that they feed back to us, that personifies their lifestyle as well. So that was mine.
Right. Well, what I was gonna say before was, you saying the industry, you spoke about the music industry, but you gotta say industry in general.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying? Because we live in a capitalistic society which fuels industry. You know what I mean? It's all interconnected, all interrelated. So you know, you're dealing with music, you're dealing with food, you're dealing with clothing, you're dealing with everything. That's why everybody jumps into all these different facets. That's why because you're a big star, you can now advertise for McDonald's and sell more burgers. You know what I mean? So you gotta understand that it's made like this for a purpose. You know what I'm saying? It works perfectly.
For them.
It works perfectly. It's a beautiful thing. If you sitting up there in your skyscraper looking down on all the shit you selling to people, you know what I'm saying? You're like, it's perfect.
You want to say something?
You know what
I
I mean?
was gonna ask you, brother, what do you think the alcohol does to the body? Like, you know, brothers drinking like Mad Dog 22 or, you know, Coke 45. Do you think that?
Well, I'll tell you what it does. It gives you an attractive beer belly. It's very attractive. I mean, I was looking at a brother the other day, and I said, "Wow, I need to drink more beer because his belly is so attractive." You know, I want to have that look, and it's I see it on videos. They put on their tank tops with the bellies all out. You know, so I stopped doing sit-ups because I think the new look. I think women like having a fat belly boyfriend. So that's what I'm striving.
As pregnant as.
That's a sign of wealth. That's a sign of wealth. Well, you know what I'm saying? You eat, eat steak and eggs.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. I mean, you said that exact thing to me. I was on the train with a young child, and the child said, "Baba Kwan, is that man pregnant?" Whoa. And I was like, whoa.
What?
Yeah, and I said, no, he just eats a lot. Wow. He just overeats.
Yeah, those are man breasts.
Well, there's some hormones in that flesh
that's why it's forming
female
like
hormones.
that.
It's actually giving them
the whole look.
The whole look.
Not only that, they look like they form out of the hormones that they get in whatever they get. If they getting milk from the cow, then the body forms like a cow. You get the little thing on the back of the neck. Wow. You ever see that little hump that forms right there? That's a cow's hump. Look at the cow.
That's right. That's right.
Those hormones are turning you into that.
Wow.
Right? You see the chickens? That's how we get the term chicken heads. Because everything is, you know,
Yeah. And they go, what?
Every reaction is what?
Yeah.
So now we got the chicken heads. You know what I'm saying? So it's all there. You got the turkeys. Those are scared ass people, right? The turkeys. You know what I'm saying? So we it's all there, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, exactly. You know what I'm saying? And it's like until people can really see the essence of why, until they can focus. You know what I'm saying? Until they can really focus on what it is that's at the root of this plight. Why we even having this conversation? You know what I'm saying? Because at least 85% of the world right now is obese. And that's normal to everybody.
So, brother, how does this affect what does it have to do with hip hop? I just like to listen. I'm a b-boy. I want to do my breakdancing.
Right. You ain't doing no breakdancing.
What does it have to do with hip hop? Would you like to answer that, brother? Like, why does this concern the hip hop generation? Health? I mean, should we be conscious about health?
I mean, yeah, but like, I don't know. Don't nobody want to listen to it though. They just want to hear about money. They just want to hear about money.
Now, you know what it is? Because the hip-hop generation is not really old yet. We haven't had a time to have any problems with shit. I was talking to Brother Revolution, and I was like, yeah, you know, I walk around, sometimes I feel like I'm Superman. You know, yeah, I fall, it'll heal, it's all good, it ain't nothing. But you know, you get older, you don't heal as quickly. You know what I'm saying? You start to see the wear and tear on your body, you know? And
so you think because of that, you think we should, like, you know how they say sometimes like the animals do, they stack away for the winter, what we went in the other seasons? You know what I'm saying? They know it's coming. They know it's coming, so they prepare. So,
well, that would be wise.
So you're saying, will it be wise now to take on holistic wellness information and begin to, you know, with Silent Night, you know, gradually implement it so we can prepare for that time?
Of course, that would be very wise, but the whole point is, are we wise?
But the reason why we're not wise is one thing in the hip hop generation why we're not very health conscious is because the disconnect with the elders.
That's right.
And there is a phase that all teenagers go through is the rebellion or that feeling of invincibility. So from very young, we have to have the young people on our side. Not that I'm old like that, but I'm learning from my elders that when a young person is going through that phase, that is the attraction of hip hop. That fuck the system. Can you say that?
Yeah, you can say that.
Fuck the system. That I'm going to stand up against whatever tradition that is not working. Y'all old people into the old way. I'm bringing something new. I got a new style. How I'm bringing y'all love. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think they see what the system is that they want to fuck. You know, they don't know the enemy. It's so subtle.
It's the innate attitude that comes during that time.
So what you're saying is,
that's one. And so if they're in that time and they don't have to connect with the elders, they're going to have that invincibility in court. They're going to make a whole lot of mistakes. And by the time as they realize it, what the elder's been saying all along, they're going to become the elder that's doing it to the young person now.
So what I got from what you said, basically, the hip hop generation, we have this rebel mentality, right? Of F this, F that, right? That's the attraction. But like the brother said, we're not, the key word we've been all saying is focus. Right. We don't focus our rebelling. Which brings me to my last question, is unfocused rebellion is how we get in our community, the gangster, the thug, the reckless, you know, bad motherfucker, I'm tough guy. And you're a black man, I'm gonna show you that I can dub you. But we get scared, we get punks. When the authority comes, but we have all big chests, we wanna flash gang signs, throw it up, fast guns, and Bloods against the Crips. But guess what? The Bloods and Crips both get their butt kicked by the authorities in the system. They don't care if you red rag, blue rag. You young black or you Latino, and you an enemy. So I'm saying to y'all, unfocused rebel, the unfocused rebel that breeds this mentality, self-destructive mentality. What's the essence of a real rider, gangster, dog? Like the Black Panthers, how they tell me. Let me talk to the brothers out there who want to call themselves gangsters and thugs. What is that?
Straight up and down. The essence of a gangster is love. What? That's the essence of everything. But that's truly the essence of a gangster.
That's right.
Gangster, the true gangster laws and gangsterism, you know, you really need to study where true gangs came from. Right. And there's rules and regulations and everything.
There's codes.
And behind that is love. You have to maintain love, whether it's love for your family, love for your friends, love for your gang members. You gotta hold that. That is what keeps a gang together. If there isn't no love, there is no gang. Love is unity. Gang is unity. That's just another word for Smai Tawi, or unity.
Right.
Okay?
Break that down. What's Smai Tawi mean?
See, that's going with that. Well, Smai Tawi is our ancient African indigenous tone of what we identified unity as. Okay? The unification
What's the colors?
is red and blue. Okay?
Well, wow, that reminds me of the Bloods and Crips. What is that? How can the Bloods and Crips learn from what you just said, brother? What does it got? Red and blue. You said red and blue. What does that mean like that?
Well, red and blue means the combination, the mixture, the synthesis of the hot and the cold. Okay. The synthesis of one group in another group. The synthesis of male and female. The synthesis of whatever. Bringing it together and using it as a collective strength instead of an individual strength. We come as a collective and we go at whatever
So
together.
you're saying like the gang, say like the Bloods and Crips are stronger unified than divided.
Most definitely.
Okay.
Most definitely. You know, and they know it. You know, but we just we don't want to. We just follow the flow. I mean, the gang members know. We all know that what keeps us apart is what keeps us down.
That's right.
You know,
Yeah, that's
thing is,
solid cool.
you're right. But the thing is that cats ain't gangsters, man. You know what I'm saying?
Break it down, brother.
We got into this whole world, you know, you watch movies and you see what gangsters are. You know what I'm saying? And those gangsters ain't about love. You know what I'm saying? It's lust for material things. You know what I'm saying? Because it turns into something else when we got it, because you know we always taking the leftovers and making them a meal, chitlins and so on and so forth. But the thing is that all that gangster shit is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We've been taught to do this and to do that. You know what I'm saying? And we infused our love and our culture and everything else that we have into that, and this is what we had. This is why we have what we have now. But we gotta realize we gotta take the root back. You know what I'm saying? To when it was the Black Panthers. You know what I'm saying? Because that is the root of the Bloods and the Crips. It's the Black Panthers, and they didn't come together on no gang banging gangster. They wasn't talking about no gangster. This ain't nothing about no gangster.
What they talking
They was talking about black power.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
What does that mean?
That means motivation, elevation, empowerment of our people and our culture.
So basically, if you ain't doing that, you ain't no gangster.
Exactly.
Right, you against the cause.
So you're saying that
Exactly.
a buster, a trick ass buster, is someone that is not part of the Reconstruction.
They ain't truly a gangster, because
Yeah.
the essence of a gangster,
Uh-huh.
the essence, the root is love. What you call gangster or gangsterism is truly it's the ray, it's the extension of love. Okay, it's lust. But when you go back to the root, the seed, you get back to what the essence is, and you get back to what gangsterism is, and you get back to black power, you get back to unity, because that's what black power is. It's the combination, the collectiveness of all blackness coming together for a purpose. All right?
That's what's up.
What's the purpose?
What's the
Focus.
purpose? Focus.
Okay.
Keyword. Yeah.
My last thing I want to say is this about to piggyback off of Brother Phoenix. Love is the essence of any gang. Any type of unit coming together is for the connection. The connection is love. Any type of show of power or strength or is to get some form of attention, to be known. And most dudes who acting gangster, they or doing something that's derogatory is really saying, notice me, I'm here. What? Which is the essence of hip hop. But the only thing that's missing from the Bloods or the Crips, which is there, but is not there, the focus of an agenda. There's nothing that they are trying to do. The Black Panthers had an agenda that was about bringing forth a cause. If your only agenda is just to come together or to show everybody, yeah, I'm down with the Bloods and the Crips, so I'm somebody. You know, if that's the only point, then you're missing the point. And I wouldn't say I blame it, I beg of. Now, I beg the young people to look to the elders, to ask questions. And I beg the elders, don't get caught up in how they look and how they dress and how they wear their clothes or how they may be in the streets or what other people say about them. Know that you have the information that can lead that kid in the class that's making all the noise and causing all the trouble. You know, he is the leader that's going to take everybody off course. So give that person the information that you have in your head. because that's the main thing. I love the blood. I love what they stand for, the unity, the power, the strength. But the only thing missing is they don't have somebody, an elder, that's giving them an agenda.
I want to just say, like, how you guys keep talking about how they had an agenda, they had power and strength behind them. That's because they were focused. Like, you can say anything. Like, you can take light. If it's not focused, it's just everywhere doing anything. But if you focus it and you put it together and concentrate it, it can cut through the hard material.
It is. That's a good analogy. Yeah,
that's what's up.
That's what's up. Yeah, and on that note, in terms of the whole gangsterism, you know what I'm saying, that so many cats right now is perpetuating in this industry, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I really think that, ones need to focus on what this whole gangsterism is about, because, you know what I'm saying, a lot of y'all is gangsters, but you haven't developed the bankster in you. You know what I'm saying? And so a poor gangster is really no use to a community. And I mean poor in the sense of your mind, in the sense of your health and well-being, you know what I'm saying, and your financial literacy, you know what I'm saying. So if these things are not together in your gangsterism, you know what I'm saying, then you're really not being a gangster, okay? These black drug dealers, period, like Chris said, y'all gotta wise up. Organize your money so that we can rise up. Right? If you're going to sell that bullshit, then don't be a fool. Organize your money and open up a school or something. You know what I'm saying? Own some land. You know what I'm saying? Where is the focus? Okay? Where is the true power in your gangsterism besides you just being able to so-called run your block? All right? You don't own no blocks. All right? You don't own that pavement. I know it looked like that, but as we just spoke about, when the popo come around, that's when your ass become who you really are.
Tail's tucked.
Right? That's when your tail get tucked.
Whiskers plucked.
And that's not a gangster. So when you see your next brother coming down the street and you grilling him, and then the popo come on the block and you turning your back and looking all humble and feeble, right? Then that's where you check your gangster at. Okay, the gangster is the one that's really holding it, that's really taking care of the community, right? That's who the gangster is. The gangster is the one that's about it for his family, that don't let these cats just run up on their family and take them out without no word, without nothing. You know what I'm saying? Where all the gangsters at, where all these kids getting killed up and shot up by all these cops, where y'all gangsters at? Where the gangsters at?
With Thug Life then?
No. What you doing is you sitting in your ride outside a car waiting on one of us. Right? And they across the street waiting on you. But you ducking from them looking for me. Check that, gangster. Right?
Yeah, on that note, wanna you know what I'm saying, just let y'all know that, we care about y'all, we brothers in the community, we doing powerful things. And then we repping for the Heru, not the set. You know what I'm saying? We gotta transform, repping for the set. In ancient Kemet, you know what I'm saying? Set was the deity and the force that represented the Luciferian energy or the opposition energy. And we need sometimes the set energy that lives in us. We have the Heru and Set. Heru represents a higher conscience, a higher mind. This would be considered Heru and Set, the fire and the water. But we need the balance. We need the set. But we can't set trip no more. We have to now raise the light within us. And I wanna just get clear and clarity for brothers and sisters out there who are into religions. We have to now look into ourselves as brothers and sisters from an ancestral place. There's something greater for us. Black men and women in this country were always told that we were nothing more than 3/5 of men. And all we have to look for in Africa is coming over here on some cargo boats. And as somebody's property to make money off of. We come from a vast legacy. The biggest thing they did to you, black man or woman, is told you about some wicked pharaoh. We don't know no pharaoh in ancient Kemet. All of these things you see, the symbols, pharaoh is the Greek, Roman, and Arab. That's pharaoh. Pa-Heru is the African male and female, mother and father, the governance, divine governance that led the people in reciprocity, harmony, agriculture, science, and mathematics. We don't know no goddamn pharaoh. That's Egypt. We ain't about no Egypt. That's not the indigenous word, but the land, the vast divine land, Nubia, Tamari, going all the way up to, from Kenya, Uganda into Ethiopia. That was called Smitawi Kemet, the Black Land. So just let y'all know, when y'all see the symbols of the Ankh and the hieroglyphs, that is your science and mathematics. And black men and women, that was the last time that we had antiquity on the planet. That was the last time the planet knew who we were. The memory they have of us now are just sorry ass niggas. So we gotta get ready to Pharaoh. Pharaoh is the Arab, the Arab man, the Greek and Roman. Get it clear. And when they talk about Moses or Isa, the name is Ignatin. The story came before that. The only story of Moses is Ignatin. That's who they called it. The Aten is what the Jews call Adonai. That's what they worship. Adonai translates in Kemet language as Aten. The only one that brought forth Aten, they're revered it in that aspect as the disc of God, as the sun, embodiment in the sun disc is Ignatin. That is the story. The exodus of Ignatin leaving the capital where he ruled to go start a capital of Armada. That was the great exodus that took place, and people keeping you from you don't want you to get back to you. Meanwhile, the Jewish mystical schools, the Greek mystical schools, and Roman mystical schools, they all study your stuff.
That's right.
When I go into ancient Canaan, what they miscall Egypt, the Arabs ain't gonna get off the land. If it's so wicked, why are you on the land? If Egypt is so wicked and evil, why are you on the land, Islam? You don't need to be on the land. The Islamic mystics know the power of Kemet. That's why they're there now. They will not leave. They let you know that Mecca is the power center. But the Islamic mystics and the imams that know the science and the mathematics, they all go to Egypt, which is Kemet, to get their power charge, while all the masses go to Mecca. So I'm saying to y'all, black Muslims, Jews, Christians, Israelites, all my family, it's time that we go in ourselves. Go home. It's going to take a journey. But I just had to clarify that up real quick. Because we get stuck with this Pharaoh thing. And we be thinking it was us. And that's the big jack for us not coming home. It's this wicked Pharaoh and what they did to the Jews. Okay? Know the story. Know that that's a whole other tape. But it's a bigger story than that. There's always balance. It's never such things as half truth. You've always been told somebody else's story. The Jews tell you their story about what went down. What about what the ancestors say? We never check what your mother and father say. You want to know what your uncle and aunt said. What about your parents? What did your parents say how it went down? Nobody tell you how that went down. Christians tell their side. Islamic tell their side. Jews tell their side. African men and women didn't tell their side yet. So don't make no opposite. Don't make no affirm I'm not going home into myself until you know your story. And remember, our glory was when we were united. Upper Kemet, Lower Kemet, the red and blue regions, or the white and blue regions, the white and red regions. We were united. That was our unity. The black man united, cuz, Lok, Damu, Paro, blood. Black man divided. This is our state. United, divided. Any questions?
So it's popping once again. Heru, baby, it's right all the time. Gangsta, liberation rider, resurrect one time. Liberation. Knew we about to be on the show. Heru, here we go, bring it.
Supanova Slom, shoot them slugs. Running out of time, thug niggas load up. Emancipation for my niggas now free up. Shooting like a military in the motherfucking matrix. Supanova Slom, Nubian thug. Running out of time, thug niggas load up. Emancipation for my niggas now free up. Shooting like a rebel from the motherfucking revolution. Yeah, yo. Bang, bang, take that. Suck a demon in the back with the big payback for my ancestors. Servitude, no gratitude, won't say the y'all. No respect for life, for the planet you live on. So you gon' make everybody miserable. Yeah, you got a lot of guns and you got a lot of bombs, but you still a pawn sucker with no heart. Gonna break you down, saying critic cat, till you futile. Shit around your mouth, hidden forbidden, sucker to innocent and recycling, metabolic, melanin in my represent divine on the wall, ready for Armageddon. Creator got a weapon, motherfucker, better watch how you be stepping. A generator, innovator, supernova first, general of a Slum warrior.
Yeah, yo, go red for my people. If you're ready, then raise up. Be strong, we ain't all gonna make it. Hear the voice within, don't forsake it. If you got a vision, shape and mold it. Focus when you find it with Satan. If you don't, then your soul full of taking. Feeling me now, better get it up, ready. Ain't even something I'm in it with the flow.